Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. It's a fact that weighing 600 pounds is not something to be famous for, but the My 600 Pound Life's patients are. They usually appeared on the show to be put to the test by Dr. No, to lose the weight to start their lives after shedding the weight they've been carrying over for the years. Most patients come from traumatic backgrounds or childhood trauma which turned them to food to cope with their grievances. So to be treated by Houston-based Dr. No by following his strict diet regimen and exercise plan so they could be approved for weight loss surgery. But not everyone is able to commit to start a new lifestyle and successfully lose the weight. So here are some of the My 600 Pound Life's biggest disappointments of Dr. No. Let's roll on to watch why the patients did not stand a chance. Lisa Fleming. Lisa was seen always crying to Dr. No in her episode and kept avoiding Dr. No's questions related to her eating habits regarding her weight loss journey. Not just that, as at once she was seen threatening to quit the program, and because of her diplomatic nature, Dr. No sent her back as it was clear that she could not continue the program. Even she was seen asking for help from Dr. No by yelling, screaming, and at the last begging, but her manipulative nature got clearer when she stated that no one could help her because she was alone. She was one of those patients who were nothing but a disappointment for even themselves and their family because she not only manipulated Dr. No, but her family too. Therefore, Dr. No got annoyed with her and kicked her out of the weight loss program. Despite all the struggles and efforts of her family and Dr. No, she never lost her weight the way she was supposed to live a healthier life ahead. Sadly, a few years later, she ended up passing away. Angela Gutierrez. In season 9, Angela first appeared on the show to lose her weight. But when she started missing her few appointments, Dr. No became worried about her. Even he started to assume a doubt that if she was ever too willing to continue the weight loss program so she could save her own life. When Dr. No finally connected with Angela on a video call, she admitted that she had some family issues that made her miss her appointments with him, and she is making her mind to move to Texas eventually. Even she revealed in front of Dr. No that she has had almost 120 pounds. But Dr. No didn't seem to be buying her statement, as he said with the doubt that he really needed to see it in person to believe whatever she was saying. Angela then opted to leave the program eventually. In fact, it was rumored that she still continued video sessions with Dr. No. But the thing we are sure about is that she only lost another 100 pounds while still needing to lose more. Crystal Hall. This patient is definitely one of the participants that appeared on the season 9 for whom your heart aches for. Among all other My 600 Pound Life patients on the show, Crystal is refreshingly the only one who is honest about her eating struggles with Dr. No. She confessed upfront that she literally eats a lot, as she can have mini cheeseburgers at breakfast and can binge eat until she feels like she is about to explode. Before diving into Crystal's traumatic past, just know that the reasons behind her overeating was that she feels the need to eat so much. Her overweight not only has started affecting her health conditions, but her whole life. Therefore, all of these started bringing her down, as well as she's seen trying to work on herself to achieve her goal by approving for her weight loss surgery. For this, she made a goal to lose 40 pounds, but unfortunately, she doesn't make this happen. On her journey, she only loses 27 pounds, and once again must prove herself not being close enough to her goal, as she is still overeating. Well, it's nothing but a shame and definitely a disappointment. Penny Sager. To do work under the supervision of Dr. No is literally a hell of a task, and there isn't a denial. Because it's a fact that it really takes a lot of courage and determination to appear on the My 600 Pound Life show, or to be public with all that weight is definitely not that easy, even if you ask any former participants to describe it. Well, despite the fact that some come to the show to seriously transform themselves, but some patients, like Penny, would come and will not show any willingness, unfortunately, or ever give their 100% to even try to quit overeating. She first appeared in the season 2 of the show with a weight whopping 530 pounds. Because of her overweight, she was forced to live her life bedbound and even on an oxygen cylinder. Well, she got famous in a short period of time and is actually known as being one of the most controversial patients of Dr. No that he has come across. She just managed to lose 40 pounds at the initial stage of her weight loss journey by following the controlled diet designed by Dr. No. Well, when she achieved her goal by losing 40 pounds, Dr. No considered it a ray of hope. Therefore, he eventually approved her for gastric bypass weight loss surgery. But, unluckily, she started gaining weight after undergoing her first surgery. Except for losing the weight as was expected, she gained weight up to 5 pounds. Well, the reason was pretty clear that she was consuming junk food. After knowing that she gained, she left the show and moved to Maryland by going against Dr. No's advice. Kenny Dolphus. In Season 9, Kenny was one of the guests that does seem going extremely well in her life. Although, before starting doing really great, she had a moment of failure. When she met Dr. No to change her lifestyle, he gave her a goal to achieve in order to prove that she could follow the diet by sticking to it by the end and eventually get approved for the weight loss surgery. Although, in her next meeting with Dr. No, she went for a weigh-in. It was revealed that she had only lost 22 pounds. And then the things went worse as an argument started between her and Dr. No. While during their argument, Kenny totally snapped at him and went on a full-on rant at him. Not just that, Kenneth started doing so much greater than better, but later on she bounced back in her episode despite all the troubles. Cindy Vela. This participant, Cindy, due to her obesity, was totally bedridden, even though she could not complete the most basic of her daily due tasks. But unlike other contestants, Cindy was totally lucky as she has a caretaker for her to watch over her and make sure she's trying to stay safe at home. It may sound like a good deal, right? Well, it isn't, because you just can't depend on someone for your damn whole life. It's totally indigestible. But did you know that Cindy was relying so much on her caretaker that she started asking her to provide her every kind of food she asked for? There were everything went wrong, and she doesn't ever think of quitting her bad binge eating habits. She even kept encouraging her caretaker to enable her with junk food and never even try to seek better care for her health. When Dr. No assigned her the undertaking of losing 70 pounds just in the upcoming month, Cindy only managed to set around 40 pounds out of the 70 pounds she was asked of. Isaac Martinez. This entry is one of the biggest disappointments of Dr. No. Well, when the patient kept making excuses and not accepting things as their own mistake, that annoys everyone quite badly, and that was the same case with Isaac. With his mom's cancer, he shared that he had a lot of pressure on him. Well, we can't say that he lied, as mothers are everything. Although when Dr. No told him that he wanted to live healthier, so he had a weight loss goal of 100 pounds to achieve. But in the next meeting, it was revealed that he only went from 620 to 611. I mean, not even close, and started blaming all of it on his mom's condition, as he was quite depressed. So her condition took him to a point where he started indulging and finding comfort in junk foods. However, after taking a step to reach this point and having a great meetup with Dr. No regarding making a change in his life, he still bounced back. Cynthia Wells. Cynthia Wells, weighing 610 pounds, appeared on the show and revealed in front of the audience that she gained 480 pounds after giving birth to her youngest kid, which ended up in immobility. Well, being a mother, while taking care of her kids, she stopped taking care of herself, and therefore, she started getting exhausted. And while doing even menial tasks, she started becoming helpless. She shared that her 11-year-old daughter looks after her, as she is a 40-year-old woman, and even without feeling anything, she manages her smelly folds of fat every morning. She shared that eventually she started realizing that she really needs to create a change, especially when she watched her daughter's dance recital for the very first time. So she made up her mind and visited Dr. No and admitted that she eats even when she's full just because the food tastes good. But after joining Dr. No's program, Cynthia made her name in the list of the most bullhead and most controversial contestants on my 600 Pound Life show because of her rigidness and her denial about her eating habits. She even called Dr. No's program bullshit and returned to her home after quitting the show and claimed, "We don't need to do this no more," seriously saying she feels beat up over 4 pounds. That's all guys for today. Thank you for watching the video.